Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you're all keeping well. This week we're going to be making chicken fajitas, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button for me please, and a thumbs up would be great too. So here we have the ingredients we're going to use for making the fajitas. Got 3 cloves of garlic chopped, 1 white onion chopped, 1 red onion chopped. We got our spice mixes, we'll look at those in a second. Got some red bell peppers. You can use green, yellow, whatever you fancy. I like the red ones, I'm using those. We've got our pre-roasted chicken here. If you've seen my video on roasting a chicken, you know that I will roast a couple of chickens at the same time. So I can use the meat for, like this, fajitas, chicken curry, for sandwiches, chicken salads for lunches, that sort of thing. It's a bit more economical. If I was to go out and buy breast meat, it would cost probably 4 or 5 euros more than actually buying a whole chicken and roasting it. Plus I think the roast chicken gives a much better flavour for doing this sort of thing. So let's get on and have a look at the spices I use. So for my fajita mix, these are the spices I use. I have a mild chili powder. I have some smoked paprika, cayenne pepper, or cayenne pepper, however you want to pronounce it, some garlic granules, and some ground cumin. So I get myself a little lunchbox plastic tub, and what I'm looking to do is have a teaspoonful of each. So you can experiment with this, see which mixture you like. You know, you might want it a bit pepperier, add more pepper to it, add a bit more paprika to it. You know, use this as a guide. Oh, that's a bit much pepper there, it's going to be a bit spicy now. But it's roughly a teaspoonful of spice, apart from the cumin. I find this is a very strong flavour, so I only put in about half a teaspoon of that. And I simply get the lid, put that on, and then give it a good shake. Mix all those spices up. And there we have our spice mix. That's probably enough there now to do at least 2 meals. So you can keep this to one side and use it again next time you do fajitas. So let's get over to the hob and let's start cooking. Right, here we have my favourite pan. There's affiliate links to all the equipment I use when I'm cooking in the description down below, so you want to see what I'm using. I've got some oil in there, some olive oil in there. It's heated up. I've turned it down to a medium heat. So we're going to start off by adding the garlic. Just let that fry in the oil just for 30 seconds or so. And then we're going to add the onion. Both types. Now it's up to you how chunky you want your onion. So we're going to let that fry off for a minute or two. We want the onion just to start to go soft, gets that nice shiny appearance. Look at our first batch of the seasoning. So we're going to take a teaspoonful, put it around. Again, mess with the ratios of the spices I've used. You know, how hot do you want it, or do you want it cooler? How much you add to this. There we got that lovely brown colour. The onion's all gone nice and soft, it's all nice and shiny. So now we can add the chicken. So if you're not using roast chicken like I am, also you get some breast chicken, dice it up, and you would fry this up first. So you'd fry it up for about 20 minutes usually is enough to fry chicken up. Always cut it in half, make sure it's cooked all the way through. And then you can take it off, put it to one side, do all this, and then add it back in again. So I'm just going to take the chicken here, just break it up, put it in, just double checking as I do that I haven't left any bones in it. we go. Mix around. Now as you heat it up, the chicken will break up and it will shred. This is where I add another teaspoonful of the spice mix. So doing it this way, I find this is the right amount of spice for the way my kids like it. So I'm going to just let that fry up, heat up for about 5 minutes. There we go, that's been frying off for about 5 minutes now. Now we're going to add the diced up bell peppers. And again, final addition of spice, again another teaspoon. Mix that all up and let it fry off again for about another 5 minutes. And you can see how that chicken is all breaking up, it's shredding. And we're ready to make the tortillas. Now something else I like to do sometimes is I'll take about 5 slices of smoked bacon, I'll dice it up and I'll fry that off and I'll chuck it in here with it. Just gives that extra little bit of flavour, a little bit of kick. There's something about chicken and bacon, I think it goes quite well together. But we'll leave that now to fry off for about 5 minutes on the medium heat. There we go. Mixture's all done. Been frying up now for about 5-10 minutes. It's all nicely cooked. So we'll take our tortilla. These have been warmed up in the microwave 30 seconds to a minute, depending on the power of your microwave, for a stack of 8. Then we can add whatever accompaniments we want. This is my house, this is what my kids like, so they like a little bit of lettuce, a little bit of sweet corn, tomato, a little bit of cheese on there, and then some of the tortillas. And then some of the fajita mix. Normally you would have salsa with something like this. None of my kids like salsa, so they actually go for mayonnaise. I know some of you may cringe at that, but this is what the kids like. And then you can wrap it up whatever way you want. They actually like to eat it open like that. So I'll call them to the table now and they can tuck in. So there we go, that's how I make my fajitas. Now sometimes I will serve this up with cheesy nachos. Goes great with this sort of thing. The kids love ripping all that apart and eating it. So don't forget to give me the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here. I'll pop another video here, and the old subscribe button in the middle. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.